everyone, this is my YouTube series God Talk. In these videos, I will be talking about the God of the Bible. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave any comments or questions you have down below, especially if you want to help me get this message out to more people. So much of the book of Psalms is accredited to King David of the tribe of Judah, ancestor of Jesus Christ. But the book of Psalms, or the book of songs, is written by many different authors. The writings collected in the book of Psalms were written individually over the span of centuries. The oldest psalm in the collection is thought to be the prayer of Moses, and that psalm is a reflection on the frailty of man in comparison to the eternal, almighty God, and that's in Psalm 90. The latest produced psalm is likely to be Psalm 137, which is a song of lamentation written during Israel's time in Babylonian captivity around 5.5 BC. After the captivity in Babylon was ended by God and Israel returned to freedom, some unknown editor compiled these 150 psalms into one book. The purpose of this writing is mainly praise, worship, and promise. However, it deals with all kinds of varying subjects like creation and war, wisdom, sin, and evil. We can also find the Psalms involving judgment, justice, and the most important promise of all, the coming Messiah, Jesus Christ. To get an idea of just some of the variations that we find in Psalms, I'm going to read just a few passages. We have a prophetic account in Psalm 22 and 16 through 19 of the sufferings of Jesus. It says, "Dogs have surrounded me. A band of evil men has encircled me. They have pierced my hands and my feet. I can count all my bones. People stare and gloat over me. They divide my garments among them and cast lots for my clothing." Then we find praise in Psalm 19 and 1, which Psalm 19, by the way, is one of my favorite psalms of all time. It says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the skies proclaim the work of his hands." We find promise in Psalm 119 and 1 through 2. "Blessed are they whose ways are blameless, who walk according to the law of the Lord. Blessed are they who keep his statutes and seek him with all of their heart." We find an example of prayer in Psalm 51 and 10, which says, "Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me." So we see quite a diversity in the things that we can learn in the book of Psalms. And many of these were actually part of the hymnal books that they used to use in the ancient synagogues. And the Apostle Paul encourages us New Testament believers to use that same strategy. Colossians 3 and 16 says, "Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord." Thanks so much for watching this video. I'm so glad that you have been searching for the love of God. I am praying that the Lord will help you to overcome each test and trial that you will have to endure in this life. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and if you have anything good to say, you can comment down below.